I wanted to ask you about the WikiLeaks founder, certainly a person who exposed surveillance. If extradited to the U.S., he could face up to 175 years in prison under the Espionage Act related to publication of classified documents exposing U.S. war crimes. In a recent interview, his partner, Stella Morris, urged the Biden administration to free the WikiLeaks founder. This is what she said.
Something has got to give. They can't maintain this prosecution against Julian while saying that they defend global press freedom or defend the First Amendment in the United States. So the only thing they can do in order to be consistent is to drop the case entirely. It's difficult for me to speak about this. I think there's no doubt that Julian wouldn't survive an extradition.
So that's Julian Assange's partner, Stella Morris. She recently visited Assange at the Belmarsh prison in London. They have 2 children together. Britain is not allowing him to be freed as they weigh this issue of extradition. What are your thoughts, Dr. Callamard?
Well, I think Amnesty's position is very clear that the detention is arbitrary and that he should be released, and we're campaigning for the release of Julian Assange. The allegations made against him and by the U.S. authorities raise a large number of problems and red flags in relation to freedom of the press in particular. But our position is clear. We're campaigning for his release.
And finally, I wanted to ask you about Guantanamo. Guantanamo was just in the news yesterday because after an extended period of time, the first prisoner at Guantanamo has been released under the Biden administration. He was released yesterday to Morocco. Can you talk about, there are now 39 prisoners. He was at Guantanamo for 17 years without charge, like so many of the men there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is Amnesty International, are you calling for Guantanamo to be closed?
Absolutely. Amnesty has called for the closure of Guantanamo for almost, decades, I will say, for as long as it has been in place. One Secretary General of Amnesty very, powerfully referred to the Guantanamo as a gulag of our time. So the position of Amnesty is very clear. This is a non-space, Guantanamo. It's legally speaking, morally speaking, that space that has been created has no significance other than the harm it is placing on people and the fact that it is outside any kind of agreed, understood rule of law. So, we need to see the end of that scar. It's a scar for the United States. It's a scar on our humanity. That's that simple.